Hello everyone, my name is Anton Oparin and I want to make two videos about arpeggios and the ways to play them, and also how different guitar players play them and how I play arpeggios. So this is the first part of the video, let's start it. Very often people think that arpeggios means sweep technique, but actually there are lots of ways to play arpeggios and the sweep is not the only one. Me personally, I don't really like to play sweep. Not because I don't use it, I use it and I practiced it a lot, and there are things that you can't play if you're not using sweep. But the sweep, the technique by itself, just physically, it's not really stable and you can't do anything with it. As you know, every string is different and one string is thick, another string is thin, a little different tension, and so when you sweep, these things will actually affect the rhythm of your sweep. And the rhythm will not be perfect. It just won't be. Well, of course you can practice a lot and you can make your sweep good, even great, but actually it will never compare to alternate picking. Alternate picking will always be better in quality. Of course, now we can say that there's a guitar player who plays sweep great and this guitar player plays alternate picking bad, and that's why the sweep is great, but actually it is not really a fair comparison, because you need to take a guitar player who's great in both these techniques, and in this case you will actually see that sweep is always just a little bit worse than alternate picking and just a little bit less stable. So firstly, what we need in the guitar playing, we need freedom, and we want to be able to play any technique on the guitar and be able to play it softly, with power, and slowly, fast, and we need to be able to play anything like that, including sweep, and we even need to be able to mix the sweep with such techniques as alternate picking. So since I don't want to play only softly and I want to be able to play differently, and if we want to make such an unstable technique like sweep sound cool, we need to make a pretty unnatural thing, which is tense the wrist joint and the forearm. To move your hand from A point to B point when you sweep, and make it without any increasing speed or decreasing speed, and play it pretty stable. Because if you play sweep and your right hand in this very moment is very relaxed and you play with power, those things that are different in strings will affect your sweep pretty bad, and you don't want that. So your goal in this very moment when you play sweep up and down, the goal is to move your hand from A point to B point, so like very straightly, and imagine that you're like a tank, you're going forward and you don't care about what is on the way. You don't need to care about what string is on the way, like thick string or thin string. It doesn't matter what kind of tension they have, and you just need to move and to pass the string in one line, in one straight line, down and up. You can actually turn your hand a little bit into the guitar when you play down, and also out of the guitar when you play up. That will help you to play, to pass strings a little bit easier. So now let's talk about how to play arpeggios not with sweep. In theory, there's only two techniques for your right hand in the guitar playing. It is alternate picking and sweep. Alternate picking takes maybe 99–98% of your playing, and another 2% or 1% is sweeping. Even when you play downstroke, the technical bass of your right hand is still in alternate picking. Well, there are some guys who even thought of playing scales with sweep. Most important thing that they say that this is their main technique. So imagine you play a scale from the G string, so down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, and here we go. We can't play 2 notes because we need to play 3 notes to end on upstroke and be ready to play sweep again.
Well, I don't know what you're smoking in that pipe, man, but what's going on here?
I never supported this sort of ideas, and I don't really recommend you to do it unless of course you don't want to be on the concert and in one moment you just realize that you need to play more notes on the string because you need to play with your certain technique. Oh my god, this is just horrible. Steve Morse is actually an amazing guitar player, and at some point he just said, well, I don't want to play, sweep. I will just play anything on the guitar with alternate picking, just absolutely anything. And if you want to know, sometimes Steve Morse played on the guitar things that are even harder to play than even hard solos of Paul Gilbert. Okay, let's take too many notes. Well, many guitar players make a mistake when they play these arpeggios and they start with a pull-off. That's a huge mistake. It's like 5 times easier to play since you have time to switch from the first string to the second string with the pick while you play the pull-off, and Steve doesn't have that time since he plays every single note with a pick. In majority cases, when someone's trying to play this song instead of the original, they get something like this. And sometimes even not bad guitar players play it like that. And the reason is simple. It's just a damn hard thing to play. Okay, so let me play it slowly first for you and then we'll play it faster. And he starts from A. This little bit intro, this kind of an intro for this for these arpeggios. So then he plays A minor, then diminished D, A minor, G major. Then he plays F major, but he plays the C note twice. So, and he plays the G note here. Then C diminished. And it starts from A flat, A, B, C, D, D sharp. And you know the funny thing that when I saw him playing this thing, he actually jumped twice with his pinky finger from D to E. Like, I don't know why he did it, but I would actually play that with 4 fingers like that. I think that's easier. Then again, A minor, diminished D, then F major here again, next position, then C major, like we played the F here, and then D minor pentatonic. Okay, so now let's play it a little faster. So, it's pretty much like that. Also, there are some arpeggios when you actually skip some notes. These arpeggios are pretty wide. I mean, there are 1/2 octave wide. So let's, for example, let's take E minor. And let's skip some notes in this arpeggio. So this is alternate picking again, just like Steve Morse did. So because you can't actually skip strings and play with sweep. Okay, so let's skip some notes. And for example, let's take E, E, and then B, G, or maybe G, 2 G's, or maybe B and G, E, E, B, G. And even if you just play them as chords, you just change some chords and play these arpeggios, they will just sound beautiful. So, then D major, maybe B minor, maybe A major, then F sharp minor, then G major, and we can get back to E minor. So sounds just awesome. I mean, really. Well, in the second part of the video, we'll see how Paul Gilbert plays arpeggios, Yngwie Malmsteen, Nuno Bettencourt, how I played Get Out of My Yard of Paul Gilbert on 6 strings my way, and also arpeggios from D minor, Fantasy of Bach, because I got lots of questions about these arpeggios in my messenger. So subscribe to my channel, like this video, and push the bell if you want to get notifications about my new videos. And hope to see you soon. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Hi everyone, Anton Oparin here. I've got great news for you. My team and I opened an innovative coaching platform. It is an international guitar school where I answer your questions every day, and also I record instructional videos where I explain in details of how to develop technique on the guitar that will allow you to play absolutely anything that you want. The links to our official website and also the video with more details about our guitar school are in the description below. Subscribe to my channel, push a like button here. Thanks for watching this video. See you in our secret chat.